for whatever reason, just put your name, your business number. If you want, if people want to reach out to you, they can. You don't have to make a scene and jump in and scream and say, "I'm leaving." You know, that's okay. I mean, if you want to, wow, they will remember your name and your business, I assure you. But that's one way to do it. But again, don't forget, comment me in the chat, and we're going to take a list. And everyone who said that they wanted to, we'll call on you individually towards the end, and you'll get a chance to address the group. I want to start by turning the microphone over to Melissa to introduce a new staff member and a couple things that are coming up from her department. Melissa, you can go ahead.
Hey, good morning, everybody from the Chamber Boardroom. Everybody wave. My peeps. It's Lisa Pickle and her peeps is our group name here. So I wanted to just say a welcome and introduce you to Emily Jackson. She is our summer intern. She's a public relations major at Lee University, coming up as a senior. And Emily, do you want to say hi to everyone? Oh, yeah, she's muted. There you go. So she's waving. She's going to be involved in a lot of fun stuff this summer. We've got a film crew coming this afternoon and tomorrow and the next day to film just our areas. We're working on some video, and she's going to be involved in that. She's going to be doing some stuff for the Hiawassee River Heritage Center website and social media plan. So also she's going to be doing a blog. Emily's from here originally, and she's going to be doing a blog just kind of rediscovering her hometown through the eyes of marketing it to visitors. So it's going to be kind of a neat little addition. We're going to put that on our website, so be looking for that. Also, Aaron wanted me to talk about the Cowpea Festival. Holy Cowpea! I can't believe it's time to talk about the Cowpea Festival. But it is going to be on schedule September the 12th, so don't schedule your stuff on that day. Too late for some people, but we've got some things in the morning. Actually, the half marathon is that day, and we're sponsors of it, but it got moved to that day. But after you run your half marathon, just come right on down to the Cowpea Festival, so we can fit it all in. Fall's going to be a busy time, but September 12th is the regular date for the Cowpea Festival. It's always the second Saturday in September. And so we have got some fun stuff happening in the planning stages of the festival right now. So just mark that on your calendar. It will be the 9th International Cowpea Festival and Cook-Off, the only one in the whole world. Be there or be a green bean. No.
Oh, because it's not a okay. Yeah, I got it. That makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. And Emily, we're glad to have you part of the staff for a while. Thanks for being here this morning. Also, now I want to turn over to Mike Griffin, President and CEO of the Chamber of Commerce. Mike, can you unmute yourself? There you go. Go ahead, Mike.
Good morning, everybody. It is great to see everybody's face. I want to thank everybody for doing the great job you've done through, I guess, getting through this tough time. Feels like it's getting a little bit back to normal. We're seeing some meetings taking place, and I'm looking forward to this meeting being live and in person. But I think we're doing the best. We're making the best decision right now to limit this group, especially because it can be so large. And Aaron, thank you for putting this all together. It's really going well. You know, we've tried to do our best. It's been kind of really a tough work environment when everyone's basically working from home. But the staff's done a great job, and I really couldn't thank them enough for everything they've done and carried on. Joel did such a great job with his curbside conversations, and that's something that I'll always remember. And that's something that really stands out through this time. And everybody else just kind of carried the torch from home, and now we're all back in the office. It's kind of weird because I'm not there today, but it is great getting everybody back together. And I feel like we have. I told the team when this all first started, I said, I hope when this is all over that our members know that we've been here for them, and that's what we've tried to do. We've tried to be a resource. You know, and now we're helping financially with the Momentum Grant, which is we've just started, and we're going to have a meeting on that on Thursday, and doing everything we can to help our small businesses and our members, and those small businesses in the community, even if they're not a member. So again, thanks everyone for being here, and looking forward to the day that we can all meet face to face again. Thanks.
Thank you, Mike. All right, so real fast, we're going to have now that everyone's kind of, I think, settled in, I think we're up to about 40 now almost. Just a reminder, if you want to say something towards the end of our Zoom about you and your company, just put me in the comments if you haven't already. We've already marked you down if you have. Just put me in the comments if you want to address the group for about 20 to 30 seconds later on today. All right, so if you are familiar with Zoom, or if you've ever participated in one of these, there's a function that allows you to poll your group. So as an icebreaker, I have got, well, sort of icebreaker, right? I've got 4 poll questions, and it's just kind of things that are not necessarily common knowledge, but things that are true that I have searched. Okay, so they're true to a website that I found. So I'm going to launch the first poll, and it's one question. So these are going to be 4 questions total. You'll have the first one, and if you're ready, you have your mouse or your iPad or your phone. I'm going to launch this first poll, and I'll let it run for about 30 seconds or to a minute, and we'll see where we are. So the first question: Netflix users streamed around how many hours of content in the month of April during the peak of quarantine? How many hours were streamed on Netflix in the month of April during the peak of quarantine? Oh, okay. All right, I think it's about everybody. Anybody else? Last chance. All right, I'm in the poll. I'm going to share the results. Most of you think that's a normal. That's probably what I would have answered. But that 3,900,000,000 is incorrect. It was actually 6,115,200,000 hours. Yeah. Now listen, most of you are laughing, but you're like, I was like 100 of those hours, so you're welcome. And I get it. That's fine, because I was probably one of those as well. All right, so the second poll, that was kind of fun. All right, the second poll. This is called Google Trends. Here we go. Launch the poll. During the week of March 30th, what how-to trend spiked up 1,300% in Google searches? How to make sanitizer wipes at home, how to cut men's hair, how to make toilet paper, or how to teach my children? If you didn't at some point search all of those, that's okay, but I feel like most of us could probably answer that question. All right. So I'm starting to see a trend. You people, clean your hands. Gross. All right. So I'm going to end the poll in 3, 2, 1. All right. So I'm going to share the results. So 35% said how to make sanitizer wipes at home. Ooh, you guys are gross. You must have been one of those late bloomers to the store. And that's okay. That's all right. How to cut men's hair in second. But both of those are wrong. The correct answer was how to make toilet paper. How to make toilet paper. And 4 of you got that. And Mita looks a little excited about that. Is that because you know how to make toilet paper, Mita? Is that what? Oh, well, you do now because you searched it, right? No, how to make toilet paper was actually, funny enough, though, when is school opening back up? Increased 4,050% in one day during that same week. How or when is school opening back up? So, man, people, right? All right, third question. Now we're getting back to the state, and then we're going to keep it local a little bit for the last 2. All right, this next question. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, what is the state animal of Tennessee? This is simple, easy. If you've lived here, more than, I don't know. Well, I guess I was living here for a couple of years before I realized that. American black bear, raccoon, white-tailed deer, or bobcats? American bear, raccoon, white-tailed deer. Oh, some people are changing their answers. All right, I'm going to end it in 3, 2, 1. Change your answer. Oh, I changed it. All right. So
Right.
13 of you got it absolutely right. Raccoon. Raccoon is the Tennessee state animal. Believe it or not. I see you raising the roof there, Kelsey. I guess congratulations on knowing the raccoon. Good.
I would like for the record that we all tell what we would like to answer, and Lisa just puts what she wants.
Did you get it right?
No, Sherry and I did, but that's not
Oh,
what we
wow.
Says who?
So there you go. That was the raccoon is a state animal, believe it or not. All right, the last one. I'll show you that. 13 of you got it right. One of you said bobcats. Is there a story behind? Is that like a fear? Is that like a spirit animal? I don't know. We'll talk later. All right, and then the last question. And now that we're back at home, I'm sitting in Cleveland, Tennessee. So this is for any of those who are in Cleveland. Or in what year was Cleveland, Tennessee incorporated? Incorporated, not founded. 1837, 1864, 1829, or 1842? I'll trick you here, though. I will say one of these is incorporated, and one of the years is founded. All right. I'm ending it in 3, 2, 1. All right, end it. All right, I'm gonna share the results. All right, can y'all see the results now? See them? Okay. So that's okay. If you got this wrong, listen, it's okay. You don't, I mean, if you didn't learn it, that's okay. I didn't really either. I honestly had to look it up because I got it wrong because I thought it was 1837, but in fact, it was actually incorporated in 1842. 17 of you got it absolutely right. Cleveland, Tennessee was incorporated in 1842, but it was founded a few years earlier, but it just didn't have, politicians and documents and that kind of stuff. So awesome. So there you go. There's your fourth poll. See, that was kind of fun, right? I don't know. If you didn't learn anything, then, we still love to have you. All right. So I also have some fun things. I'm going to pick on a few random people. And these questions are basically your response or what happened during quarantine or things that you're thinking about over the past few months. So I'm going to call on a few of you randomly, and I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself, okay? So this first question, what is something you've been putting off doing? What is something you've been putting off doing during the quarantine that you suddenly had time for? So you suddenly had time for it, and you did it during quarantine. Does that make sense? So we'll start with Doug Kaywood. Doug.
Actually cleaned out closets.
Cleaned out closets?
Yeah.
Man, you guys are living on the edge. That's awesome.
Hey, I know.
Listen, I didn't even get to do that, so that's awesome. All right, clean out closets. All right, the second question. What is one thing you want to do when the world gets back to normal? Okay, when everyone's back. And I'll say my answer. I want to go to a movie. I would love to go to a movie. So I'm going to ask, let's see, Pam. Pam from where? Yes. What would you like to do when the world gets back to normal?
Go to a concert.
A concert. Okay, well, follow-up question. What concert?
Well, I had tickets to America's, and it got canceled. They were coming to Tivoli in July, and they refunded my ticket. So.
Oh, well, that's good because I feel like a lot of people didn't even get that. Thank you. Thank you, Pam. All right. What show or movie have you been watching while spending more time at home, if you were, during the pandemic? So what show or movie were you watching more so or binging? We'll go with Nita. Go ahead, Nita. Unmute yourself.
Okay. I actually binge watched The Chosen. I have never heard about it until recently, so
Not familiar with
it
that.
was awesome.
All right.
Great.
On Netflix or on
YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, The Chosen.
Yep.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mita. All right. What is one small thing you're doing now to bring a little joy or comfort to your day? Something that you may have changed during the the pandemic or something that when you were working at home, what's one thing you've changed during that's kind of bringing a little joy or comfort to your day? And I'm going to, I got to ask. Yep, Brittany Barker at Lee University, sitting right there next to Bethany.
Hello. I go outside to eat lunch, so that's kind of different because normally I just, after class, I'm just laying on the couch or something.
Yeah. So you just eat outside now.
Yes.
Hey, listen, that brings joy, especially during these hot kind of, days. This is good. Thank you. All right. Is there something that you won't miss when everything gets back to normal? What won't you miss? I'm going to ask Ken over at he held it up. It's like you knew I was going to ask him.
It's right here. Homemade mask. I won't miss these.
Puppies? You won't miss these?
We're gonna have a masquerade party here at Garden Plaza and burn these things when this is all done. Oh,
that's awesome. All right, thanks, Ken. All right, what do you from avoiding to feel isolated? What do you do to help avoid feeling isolated? Let's go with where is he? There he is. Peyton, Lord, I hope your mic is working.
Hey, man, I think it's working now. Yeah, it wasn't the mic that was the problem. I couldn't hear anybody. So,
oh, okay.
Actually, I was one of the early adopters of doing these with my friends. So virtual hangouts. So get-togethers, virtual after hours kind of thing. That helped a lot.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I feel like we all kind of, if you're stuck in your office all day, this definitely breaks it up. All right. Thank you, Peyton. Are you secretly enjoying this time away? From your office? I know if you're just now in the office, so you were missing that time away. Kathy Thompson.
Actually, I am more relaxed and less stressed than I think I've ever been in my whole life.
Really?
I control my schedule. I can just work from 7:30 until 3 o'clock and then take a break if I want to, or I can adjust my schedule. And my beats per minute on my watch have come way down. So I really am more relaxed just being in total control of my schedule.
That's great. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. It's a little bit more comfortable. You kind of control your day. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy. All right. What is the first thing you will do when all of the businesses return to normal? Every business back to normal. I'm going to go with Linda Casper. Just hit, yeah, right there.
Well, I miss walking around in the stores. Sometimes I take a break and go in to say Habitat for Humanity. It's like to walk through there. So just looking, not even buying anything.
Yeah. Hey, that in itself feels normal. Just being able to get out and go do that kind of stuff. All right, cool. Thank you, Linda. And the last question. Have you made any changes in the way you do business due to the virus that will then remain a method of how you continue to do business? Now, I'm gonna go to John on this one. Mr. iPhone 7.
I'll tell you one thing I'm going to do, Aaron, is continue to wash my hands every hour.
Thank you. So that is a new thing that you weren't doing.
I was not washing my hands as frequently as I do now.
Maybe I shouldn't have called on you.
But it's created a new habit for me. So I'm really, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it is. Especially, I mean, it takes what do they say? How long does it take for something to become a habit? Now it feels like everybody either has one of these or 5 of these, or they're always at the sink washing their hands.
Absolutely.
I get it. Awesome. All right, John, thank you. All right, 2 more things. That was the last question. All right, so that was easy. We're kind of getting to know each other a little bit. Some of you gross. That's all right. All right, so now it's time for the virtual scavenger hunt. All right, so everyone should be around an office or whatever they would call an office, okay? If you're in the chamber boardroom, I think some of these items may be in there. Feel free to run around and grab them. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. All right, so I've got 4 of them, and I've got 4, I don't know. You can call them door prizes if you want. But 4 items, so I've got 4 things. All right, so when I say this, what I want you to do, so let's say I say the first scavenger hunt is find your phone. I want you to grab your phone and just hold it up to the screen. Okay? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to look at all 35 of you at the same time and see who put their phone up first, okay? And if you didn't and I missed it, listen, just give me a break, okay? There's a lot of screens. There's a lot of little things. Just I'm working on it, okay? All right. So that's a great example. So I say, grab a pen. Here's a pen. Hold it up. There you go. See, look, we're picking up. We're picking up. All right. So the first item that I want you to grab on your scavenger hunt is look at all y'all getting your posture set. I should have done this in the beginning. Look at y'all getting set. All right. The first item is a stapler. Oh, I think Nita got it. Oh, I saw you. And I saw Kathy. I think, that was a close one, but I was watching. I think Nita actually grabbed that. Did you have your phone in one hand and the stapler in the other? Oh, you're on your phone. Okay, that makes sense. All right, Nita, congratulations. You won the first gift. And look, a box of Kleenexes. Oh, I know. Congratulations. This is all yours. Come by the chamber office with your mask, your glove, hand sanitizers, your hazmat suit. Yes, thank you. All right, so congratulations. You won that. All right, the second thing is, I don't even know how I want to say it. All right, the second thing is a picture of any kid, any person, a picture of anyone. Ken Bolin. Oh, I think Ken oh my word, that was so
Ken.
It was Ken. Did you see Ken?
Yeah.
Elsie, I saw yours too, and Kathy, I saw y'all's. That was pretty quick.
So everybody, show us your kids.
Yeah, show us. What picture did you have? Let's see it. Oh, Ms. Croft, I see that one. Oh, I see yours, Miss McCoy. That's cute. Who are those people?
Cute.
Peyton? What in the world?
Your dog.
Oh, I was like, Lord, what child is that of yours? I don't understand that one. All right. So that was easy, right? All right. So hey, who was that? Ken?
Yeah.
Congratulations. You win roll of toilet paper. Congratulations. I streamed it myself. I curled it all by myself.
Hey, we're going to give away a roll of toilet paper with a tour of Garden Plaza.
Yeah, there you go. See? Oh, well, it goes to you. So what are you going to do with that? All right. Thank you, Ken. Congratulations. All right. The third thing is, all right, Bernadette, I need your help with this. Just keep watching.
I am.
A recognition of something, a plaque, a trophy, or something that says perfect attendance, or Kelsey. Oh, Bethany, you were close. I saw that too. Mita has a hammer. That's intimidating. Oh, I think Kelsey won this one, though. That was quick. Was that an ambassador award? I didn't plan that. I wish I had. She's an ambassador. Kelsey, congratulations. You win 2 cans of hand sanitizer with a pink balloon. Locally made by Beiersdorf, right there. Congratulations, Kelsey. All right, the last thing. All right, now listen. Think about this. It's not your company, okay? I need you to show me a tchotchke of some sort with another company's name on it. Another company's name. So either a T
Evelyn.
or I think Shannon. Oh, did you see Evelyn?
I saw Evelyn.
Oh, yeah, I think Shannon was close. Okay, yeah, there you go. I'm seeing. Ooh, what is that? Mita, that's kind of funky.
What is that? Oh.
What does Bethany have?
Always good when they have somebody that's on here's logo on there.
I know that actually it helps.
It's a magnet for a barbecue restaurant.
Oh, nice.
Oh, see, well, it's nice. And I see the little egg. Some of y'all got some funky stuff. Y'all need to clean up your office. All right. So Evelyn, congratulations. This is unfortunately I didn't find the other half of it, but here's one glove, one rubber glove. It hasn't been used. It's kind of, it's wadded up. This is compliments of Melissa Woody because I didn't have one, and she only had one that she pulled out of her pocket that she swears was unused. I don't know, believe her or not, whatever. But hey, Evelyn, congratulations! Yay, glove. If you won something, I know, I'm just kidding. You can actually come and get this stuff if you really want it. But if you are by the office, if you're by the chamber office anytime, stop in. We'll get you a tumbler or something that we have here. It was weird not having door prizes this month, and we had a couple people want to give them, but we didn't want to ask everybody for one. But I thought it was a good opportunity. All right. So the last thing we're going to do is a segment I called And That's Me. I'm going to call on the people. Bernadette, actually, we'll call on the people. Won't you, Bernadette?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bernadette put everyone who put me in the comments. We're going to go in the order that we got that. So I'm going to call on each person. You'll have a few seconds to address the group. Please be brief as much as you can. You will only have 25 seconds to do this. 25 seconds. And guess what? I'm going to do this. Yeah, intimidating, right? I know. I'm doing it. So that'll give you a visual warning. So 25 seconds to say your name, your business, and just something you'd like for everyone to know about what you're doing. You're going to be unmuted individually and called on, and Bernadette's going to do that. Okay, so Bernadette, who's the first person?
The first person is Ann Zach with the Small Business Development Center. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay. Good morning. I am Ann Zach with the Small Business Development Center. We have some CARES Act funding that we can use to help small businesses. We'd love to talk to you. Of course, we are a nonprofit. So if you have any questions about your PPP forgiveness, which thank goodness was pushed out to 24 weeks, as you well know, please contact us. We have an office at Cleveland State, and we'd love to talk to you.
Whoa, perfect. That's how you do it.
Perfect.
Look at that.
If everybody would put their name and phone number in the contacts along with your business, I think we can email this to everybody, Erin. I'm not sure how we can get that to everybody, but we'll try our best. The next up is Bud from Good News Christian Magazine.
Hey everybody, Bud Kinches, Good News Christian Magazine. We're celebrating 8 years in Cleveland this month, which is really exciting. We're a monthly publication, one of the largest medias in Cleveland. We want to help you get the word out that you're back open, ready for business. We have the print magazine, digital copies online. We have an app. We're pushing our social media this year. 423-650-2801 is my number. Would love to help you get the word out. Thanks.
All right, Bud, you owe me 2 seconds. All right.
Jennifer?
Good morning. Jennifer Pennell-Aislinger with Junior Achievement of the Ocoee region. Even though schools are out, we are still here. We're still doing programs. Go to ocoeeregion.ja.org. Check out all of our online resources. If you're looking for something for your student, your grandchild, the neighborhood kids that are causing ruckus, go out there. You can find them something good to do.
Perfect. Thank you.
Next up is Shannon.
Yeah, hi there. I'm Shannon Ritzopt. I'm with Cafe Roma, and we are opening for lunch starting on Monday. So June 15th, we'll be back open for lunch. Keep us in mind. I do have a big announcement. This was probably not the best time for me to switch careers. I still own Cafe Roma, but I'm announcing today that I am also an employee of Edward Jones Investments. So this took place about a year ago, this transition. It just now happened, and I'm going to be located right next door to Cafe Roma in Kurt Duncan's office of Edward Jones.
Awesome. Congratulations, Shannon.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Next up is Bethany. Where'd she go?
Sorry. Hey,
oh, there you were. Sorry.
So Bethany Mccoy with Lee University Community Relations Office. I was actually talking to my new boss, Vice President of University Relations, Brad Moffitt. So that's one of our big announcements. We are still enrolling for the summer. There's one more session left that you can enroll in. And we are moving forward now with our fall semester, so you can still register for the fall. And for those of you that have participated in Community Showcase, we're going to be doing a discount program, and that's your girl that you're going to contact for it. That's it.
Awesome.
Thanks, Bethany.
Thank you.
Haywood.
Doug Haywood.
All right, I'm Doug Haywood with Lewis Group Architects. We've got 4 projects under construction. So while you're out now driving around, everybody's out. Cleveland Court off Smith Drive, the new Veterans Home. Ocoee Regional Health Corporation's building a new facility right in front of the new Veterans Home on Westland Drive. They just started construction. And Briley County Road Department's admin offices. So we're your architect of choice here, located in downtown Cleveland.
Look at you. Nicely, Doug.
Look at that, Aaron.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you.
Next up is Jim and Philomena Davis.
Hi, Jim and Philomena Davis with Crylike Realtors. The real estate market has continued to work through the quarantine. Houses are being sold. We need more inventory. Interest rates are fantastically low, and now is a good time either to buy or sell because the average sales prices has gone up somewhat over the last few months. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank you, Jim.
Bob and Marianne at WTCI.
Hello, I'm Bob Colkeen. I'm the president of WTCI. I had the pleasure of going to a Cleveland event back in February, your award ceremony, and I hope to get more involved in getting out to Chamber. I'm a new relocation person here to the Tennessee Valley, and with me for her first week, and I'm going over 25 because there's two people here, is Marianne. And Marianne, say hello and tell them where you're living.
We actually, my husband and I just moved last Friday to Cleveland from the Colorado Springs, Denver area. So we are very new to town and interested in getting involved in the chamber and everything that's going on in Cleveland. So happy to be here.
Perfect.
Good to have you.
Well, thank you, guys.
Next up is Ken from Garden Plaza.
Hey, my name is Ken Boland, Garden Plaza. I'm the executive director. And, you know, one of the good things, if y'all know where we're at, we're the big 5-story building here on Key Street. You can't miss us. But one of the good things from all of this, the COVID stuff, is our seniors here say, you know what, I'm so glad I was here because I still had someone to talk to, you know, and I wasn't sitting at home. So I think it's been a really good thing. We're still having move-ins here. We offer assisted living, independent living. We have our beautiful patio homes. And another good thing, we just, about 3 weeks ago, we had a new chef just start here. He formerly was the executive chef at the Reed House. So we're really excited about him. So thank you.
Thank you, Ken. You had two people in your office, so
that's right. Paula's here with me.
Okay, next up is Kathy Payne.
Kathy?
Actually, Sheena's the one doing the talking at the moment.
Okay.
Kathy doesn't want to talk. Does that scare everybody half to death?
It's a little bit.
Just wanted to be sure you guys knew we have been in the office since the beginning, and we welcome anybody to come by and visit. If you're bored, we are here. And we want to announce 2 programs real quickly. We are partnering with the Chamber and also with Cleveland Utilities, and what we are doing is a time to rally. And what this is for, we are doing free advertising for small brick and mortar businesses. We're doing a double truck, 2 pages on Sunday, the 21st. And just want people to know about that partnership with the Chamber. The second thing I want to talk about real quickly is it's Resource Magazine time. And just want everybody to know that I will be calling and Shannon Sane from our office to talk to everyone about advertising in the Chamber's Resource Magazine. So be prepared to hear from us because we're going to be emailing, calling, and possibly coming by if you're in your office.
Oh, hold on. Here comes Joel. There he is.
Hi, Joel. There's the magazine. Thank you, Joel.
Next up, we've got John White.
John, you still with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I had on mute there. My apologies. Good morning, everyone. John White with Reagan Outdoor Advertising. Been to a few meetings, but not as many as I would like in the Cleveland. But I'm very happy to see we're back up and running virtually. It's real simple. I got a bunch of billboards. So we have 1,700 throughout Chattanooga, Cleveland, North Georgia. Am I going to the only thing we had? I hope everyone took advantage of it. We put up for graduating seniors and from high school and college. We had a free program throughout most of Chattanooga. We had 4 billboards. We put up their pictures for free, and we're thinking about doing that again. If we do, I'll let everyone know. We just had more of a response than we anticipated. So that's it.
Perfect.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John. I also want, hey, John, listen, if it makes you feel any better, we haven't actually had meetings for the past couple months, so you have.
Yeah, I know. I've missed it. So as soon as I saw the emails, I was very excited. I was like, that's awesome. So.
Well, we're glad you're here. All right, who's next?
Evelyn.
All right, Evelyn.
Good morning, Evelyn Chadwick with Coffee News. Unfortunately, during all this, we have not been publishing and putting out in the restaurants because restaurants are closed. So it's kind of hard to put anything out in the restaurants. The one thing that we have been doing for all of our clients is maintaining the weekly editions via Facebook and LinkedIn. So we've been sending it out through my personal LinkedIn and Facebook, and that is being done every week. We are very excited to let everybody know that within the next few weeks, we will be going back out into restaurants. It should be a little bit of a delay for doctor's offices still, but we will be back in restaurants. So please keep an eye out. Please pick us up and read and enter the contest. Our contest entries have been a little slower than normal. Just want to let everybody know that we're excited to be coming back. Evelyn Chadwick, Coffee News.
Perfect. Evelyn, thank you so much.
Next up is John Rodriguez.
John?
Oh, John, we can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Well, it looks like he's unmuted.
He is unmuted.
Okay, how about now?
Now we can.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sorry. John Rodriguez, and I'm sitting in for Mike Beverly with Beverly Broadcasting and Three Rivers Radio Group. And I don't officially work with Mike, but soon to be here in the not too distant future, I'll be partnering with Mike, and I will be working here. I live in Cleveland, have for several years, and I look forward to being able to meet everybody in person. I know some of you already, so I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Thank you for being here.
Next up is Andrea with Carole Printing.
Hey everybody, it's Andrea at Carole Printing. We are open. We've actually stayed open. Thanks, Erin, for emphasizing that. I appreciate it. We've stayed open with limited hours and limited lobby hours throughout the entire COVID experience. But we, as some of you know, blended Brooks Printing and Carole Printing Company last year. So we are here and we can provide all of your apparel, printing, or embroidery needs, as well as anything that you need, paper, printed, promotional items, posters, banners, signs, business cards, all of those things. So if there's anything we can do to help out, please let us know. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Andrea.
Thanks, Erin.
Next up is Tim Tatum.
Tim?
Good morning, everybody. I'm Tim with Direct Primary Care Associates. We've got a lot going on. We kept open during COVID. Used all sorts of precautions, but saw patients daily and were able to take care of a lot of folks via telehealth. A couple things that are new for us. One very exciting thing is Stacy Flowers, nurse practitioner, started with us full-time middle of May. And second big thing, wait for it, sometime the first week of July, 214 East Madison Avenue in Athens, Tennessee, will be Direct Primary Care Associates' second location.
Oh, wow.
We're really excited about that.
Great. Next up, Pam, Keystone Solutions. Unmute yourself, Pam.
Okay,
There you
now
go.
start the clock, Erin. I'm Pam Fromm with Keystone Solutions, account manager. Here's our logo, Keystone. We were actually busy during the quarantine because we helped a lot of customers. I see some of them on here to work remotely. Whether it was with LogMeIn to connect to your server, your IP phones, just to take your office home, we were able to help a lot of clients stay connected from a new location. With Office 365 and SharePoint, lots to do. So call us if we can help. Erin.
Thank you. What? What did I do?
You started it before I unmuted. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Pam. Glad you're here.
So next up is Barbara Ector. Are you still there, Barbara?
Yes.
There you go.
I'm here. I'm Barbara Ector, Dean of Students at Cleveland High School. So we've been busy this entire time, but I'd just like to introduce, we started a new capstone program for our seniors. We'll have roughly about 100 seniors. And what we're going to be looking for is mentors in the community. They're going to go out and find mentors who are in the area of interest for them. And we have a lot of strict guidelines. So you'll be hearing from us soon about the capstone program.
Perfect.
And pray for us because we don't know. We're planning 3 different things to start up the school year. So pray for us.
I think that's everybody that said me in the chat. Melissa Woody had something she forgot to mention.
Oh, come on.
Thank you. I can do this in 25 seconds. We're having the Friday festivals downtown. We partner with Main Street on live music at the courthouse. So we had one this past Friday, and people came out. They stayed within their little quarantine gang and spaced out. And we probably had 100 people out in front of the courthouse, so everybody was spaced out really appropriately. We had Bad Tattoo, who is so fun to listen to. They play all the good songs that make you smile. And so this that makes me distracted. So this coming Friday, we've got Share the Road, which our own Blake McPherson from our chamber board, he's in that band, and the Montgomery boys, are father and son, who are incredible musicians, and a whole host of other people, Brian Lessig and Mr. Mayer, and so they are going to be at 7 o'clock on the Courthouse Square. Friday festivals, free music, brought to you by Vocker. So we thank Vocker for their corporate citizenship and their sponsorship of community events. They're all going to be at the courthouse, but there's the third, except for the third one. The third one is going to be at First Street Square in conjunction with the opening of the complex down there. So the grand opening of the complex, we're just partnering with them to move it, but all the others are at the Courthouse Square. Bring your chair. There's Kona Ice, there's hot dogs, there's, to go from restaurants downtown. So it's fun. It's good.
All right, Kathy.
We want to call on Kathy Thompson from Lee University. Sorry.
Yes, I'm Kathy Thompson, Lee University. I'm the Assistant Director of the Center for Calling and Career. If anyone is looking for another Emily Jackson, I'm your person. We have an online job board where internships and jobs are posted. It's also our event registration board. It's called Briefcase. So if anyone is looking for a student for an internship or professional job to kind of get their foot in the door and kind of try them out before you hire them, or if you're just looking to fill a position, I would love to be a contact to help you find a Lee student.
Perfect. Thank you, Kathy. That's a great segue, because I have a few announcements, and my first one was to welcome Emily Jackson to the Chamber family. We're glad to have you. Thank you for being here this morning. Also wanted to remind everybody, LeaderCast is still on September 18th. We have it on, that's a Friday, and it's going to be held at First Baptist Cleveland, just like it has been the past 7 years. So we're excited to have it. In addition, the Mel Bedwell Small Business Person of the Year nomination forms, we're accepting those until July 10th. That's the cutoff date. So if you have someone you're interested in nominating for the Mel Bedwell Small Business Person of the Year Award, see Bernadette, or I think the file is on our website, and you can fill it out until July 10th. That's actually all I have, other than just saying I'm so glad that you guys were here today for our first virtual coffee. Will this be the last one? I don't know. We'll see. Next month, we have a host, and we've had hosts, but we've obviously, unfortunately, had to not be able to meet together. So that we're still planning, seeing how everything's going for next month. But we're here, and this is what we do, and we're so glad that you made it with us today. Be sure to look in the comments for some people that posted their name and business numbers. And if you have any questions, we're happy to be here. The chamber staff is. But we're so glad you made it with us today. We hope you enjoy your day, and stay safe. God bless. Thank you for being here.
Thanks,
Aaron. You can wave and talk now. That's fine. Bye, guys.